Hey fellow Vault Dwellers and future Vault Dwellers! Finally! It's finally the time I can make this review. I was waiting so long to make this particular review, and I did a review for Fallout 76 in the past. But now I can say it is worth to start playing Fallout 76 for new players, and there is no but. Before there was always but is finally gone from this sentence. It is worth playing. Why, you may ask? Why suddenly now it is worth playing way more than before? Why is it the best moment right now to join Fallout 76 community and play with everyone that is enjoying this game already? So, let me tell you. First, if you look back on the story of Fallout 76, the story of game development, if we compare the day this game was released, which was over 4 years ago, and now, the amount of content offered in Fallout 76 about quadrupled. So you can expect about 60 hours of just the story content. We do not include here grinding, a lot of events, and endgame activities. If you are just for a single player experience, just for the story, you can expect around 60 hours of content, which is a good amount for a classic single player game. And that is not it. Fallout 76 is MMO, kind of MMO. It's a little bit different than all other MMOs, as focus is not on PvP. The focus is on PvE, and size of the server is average. Approximately you will see 20 players per server. The map itself of the game is huge, so there is a lot to explore. There is the most important part. It is Fallout. Everywhere you move, you will see some part of the pre-war story, of those beautiful advertisements, and then you find out those corporations are quite evil, and this is something you want to discover. The game put you into the position that you want to figure this stuff out wherever you move, and sometimes there are mysteries that are not yet explained. On top of that, if you will get through the story, through the exploration, you figure all of this stuff out, finally, there is an end game. And in regards to the end game of Fallout 76, back in the days when Fallout launched, there was one endgame boss. Currently, we have 4 endgame bosses, and there are expeditions where you go outside of map of Appalachia. You go to Pittsburgh, do difficult quests in there to grind for new endgame gear. It's probably worth to talk about why I'm saying now it's the best moment. On top of the fact there is way more content, that's only one thing. There is more to that. There is way less bugs. And no, I will not tell you that there is no bugs in Fallout 76. It's a Bethesda game. There are bugs. But there is no game-breaking bugs at this moment. You can fully enjoy the game. And if any really bad bug appears, Bethesda seems to be able to patch it in less than a week, which I would consider quite good. The latest example is patch from 2 weeks ago. It brings some bugs with it, some really bad ones like crashes to the game, but it was really quickly addressed. We didn't wait long, although for some, waiting several days was a terrible experience. So by the fact of that, you can tell how good this game is. If you cannot live without it for several days, the game is good. the addictive aspects of the game, it's always a good thing. Unlike if we talk about other things where being addicted to those is not good. The biggest change that happened to the game in last month is removal of so-called legacy weapons. This is a very broad term, but the most important aspect, there have been weapons in the game 10 times more powerful than any other weapon in the game. And you'll be like, wow, that's crazy. And it is. But more crazy than that was you were not able to obtain those weapons in-game. By playing the games, it was impossible to get those weapons. So where people were getting those weapons from, that was the black market, the real money trading, and that was terrible for the game and for the new players. Especially that real money trading is against terms and conditions. So you shouldn't be doing that, but there was no other way. So that was terrible. This was finally addressed. There is no longer 10 times stronger weapons than supposed to be. And I'm not saying there is no powerful weapons. There are absolutely powerful weapons. If you are into the power creep endgame, you want to show everyone how powerful your character can get, you absolutely can do that. There is plenty of speedrunners still being able to kill bosses under a minute with fully optimized builds. So yes, you can feel the power. It's still on the table, but no more you can buy the power on black market, which is a good thing for health of the game. And it is Fallout. Fallout 76, if you hear this title, you think the best online community ever. You play with people. You play with people that are the most friendly people in any gaming community. You can find friends here. You can find gamers to help you out. If you are new or experienced, it doesn't matter. It is the best community. And about the future of Fallout 76, can you look ahead? Should you be worried? What can you expect? And here the news are good. For the last year, we have been receiving regular updates every 3 months. And there was a lot of updates last year. So every year, it seems like we are getting more content than previous year. This year, we are getting more content. We don't know exactly how much and what. The roadmap is not yet released. We know about the next patch. The next update is coming as planned in March with new scoreboard and new addition to the game, which will be mutated events. And finally, the game monetization. You probably want to know that. What can you buy? What is there in the Atom shop, which is a cash shop? So, first, you don't need to be too worried. You cannot buy any legendary weapons. You cannot buy directly the power creep from the shop. It's not there. But you must know, you can buy game boosters to grind your experience faster, some consumables like repair kits to repair your stuff. You can grind faster the scoreboard, the seasonal scoreboard with rewards if you choose to do so. And there is Fallout First, which is a monthly subscription which provides you with unlimited storage for your scrap and ammunition. And that's the biggest benefit on Fallout First. On top of that, it offers you a private server if you choose to play with just your friends or just solo. And that being said, this is everything you need to know about Fallout 76 in this moment. I strongly recommend you give it a shot. If you never played Fallout 76 before, now it's the best time to try.